All right, class, it is Friday. I should be back on Monday. But what you're doing today is what you started yesterday. Hopefully, you started it. If you did not, today is just a work day to get Chem Thinks done. Okay. So, the very first one is kind of just a continuation, really, of the periodic table introduction from Wednesday. But if you go ahead and click and go to Moodle, if you scroll down and go to Unit 3, which is where we're on right now, at the very top, again, this is mostly if you were not here on Wednesday, I went over this on Wednesday, but there's two chem things right here, ionic bonding, ionic formulas. I would start with the first one. So if you click on that, it's going to open up a window that looks like this. Please type your first or last name. Both is great, but last name works just fine. So what's going to happen is, I'll go ahead and show you what happens. So Burkett, log in. There are two parts to ChemThinks. There's a tutorial, and then there are problems. Students like to, on the tutorial, just go next, 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 and they learn nothing, all right? What happens when you get to the problems is you have to answer 10 correct before you miss 3. If you miss 3, you start over, and then you get answer 10 before you miss 3. If you miss 3, you start over. So if you actually go through the tutorial somewhat slowly, all right, just read the stuff. See if you can learn from what the tutorial is trying to tell you. That's why it's called a tutorial. Think of it as you're taking notes, but you don't have to take notes. If you want to take notes, fantastic. All right, but you're going to do the tutorial. When you get done with the problems, you will see a screen that looks like this. All right, you have finished the question set. It'll have your name at the top left. It's going to have either ionic bonding or ionic formulas. And what you're going to do is you're going to show Mrs. Leach this page. She'll just put a check mark and you get full credit, okay? So these are either full credit or no credit, okay? There's no partial. It's either you get it or you don't. So what you do not finish in class, I would be diligent on this Friday. What you do not finish in class, take a picture at home, send me an email, show me next week on your phone. But these are due on Monday, all right? Well, I will say... We'll say I'm fine with it being Tuesday. So if you have questions, if you get stuck on stuff over the weekend, don't stress about it over the weekend. You can talk to me on Monday. But we'll say these are due on Tuesday. But go ahead and just take a picture of it, just a screenshot. I need to see your name and if it's ionic bonding or ionic formulas, and there should be a nice little star because you're a winner, okay? All right, enjoy your weekend. I will see you on Monday. The easiest way to get here, again, is go to Moodle, Unit 3, and there's just links at the very top to both of the ChemThinks. So there's two of them. The first one's pretty easy. The second one's a little more difficult, so you might go through the tutorial a little slower on the second one, but that is it.